Hi, it's Christine Ruiz of ChristineDeco.com and Zane. I'll say hi. And Zane, happy Thursday. Let me do my quick housekeeping. You guys know it when I get on here. I always make sure to share this on my page. Hi, Rolita. How are you doing? And hi, Nutella. How are you doing? What am I doing? I'm trying to share this really quickly on my page before we get started so that we can talk about this topic today. Hey, Jay. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, so today I actually was on the phone a little while ago with, hold on, I'm looking down because I'm trying to share this with my page real quick. I was on the phone a little while ago with another cleaning business owner. We're not necessarily in the same area. We both are in New York, but he's like more so upstate New York versus I'm more the NYC area. We were talking about this yesterday about you don't have to view everyone as your competition. You can collaborate. You can learn from each other. It's okay to help people who might be in the same business as you because it's really about creation, being comfortable in your zone, in your lane, and creating, not always competing. So I was helping him because we were just talking about, sorry, just my boobs. Hey, Mike, we were talking about, we wanted some insight on hiring cleaners. What wording to put, what things to say, what questions to ask in the phone interview versus having a test cleaning and things like that. So I didn't mind at all sharing my job posting, my job description so he could see that. And we were on the phone and we were just talking. And one of the issues or topics that came up, which is why I'm going to talk about this today, was pricing. And he said something, I'm not gonna say his name, but if he ends up watching, hey, you know who you are. He said something, and I'm gonna say that it struck a nerve, but it really made me, I had to speak on it. And he said, I know my prices are a little bit higher. He's like, and I feel weird or insecure about telling my prices. He's like, literally when I'm on the phone, hi Jessica, he's like, when I'm on the phone with someone, I feel weird about telling them my prices because I know they may be higher than people in my area. Not when it comes to big companies, but I think, well, yeah, basically saying his prices might be higher than some other people. And something I said to him was that you have to be confident in whatever price you're quoting, whatever you're doing, you have to be confident in that. Because if you're insecure, if you seem doubtful, if you seem wavering, I was like, you have to know that people are going to pick up. Can you stop kicking the table? I was like, you have to know that people are going to, here, Dane, you can say hi. But you have to know that people are going to pick up on that energy. And if you seem doubtful or insecure about the pricing, then they're going to pick up on that and they may actually not book you because they're like, this person doesn't seem too sure about what they are representing. So I'm not too sure about them. So let me know if that makes sense. Okay, did I share this? And that's why I wanted to talk about that today, because I think it brings up a bigger issue of just when you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a coach, whether you're a consultant, whatever it is you're doing, maybe you're managing someone's social media. There's all different types of things that we choose in entrepreneurial world. And if you're a business owner, maybe you've got a cleaning business, maybe you've got a lawn business, maybe any business, but really the idea of having a confidence in what you're doing and really just talking about why is it that we fear setting our prices? Why do we fear being paid for something that we're doing? It's weird, right? Because everybody wants to make money. Everyone wants to live well. But for many of us, especially when we're new to entrepreneurship or new to being a business owner, it's not very uncommon that we have this fear of actually receiving money for something that we're doing. Yes, just the industry alone is a dead giveaway. You understand me, Jessica. So that's what I want to talk about. And with that, a few things to consider. So number one, always remind yourself, people pay for what they want. I don't even know if I wrote that right. People pay what they want to. Okay, it probably makes sense. So people pay for what they want. And it depends on the person. My mom is really into houses. She's really into that sort of thing. She's not into clothes. She's not into shoes. Most of my mom's money goes into home decor, home renovations, her garden, things outside, the grill, the patio, but she won't spend that much money on clothes. She's not going to buy Louis Vuitton this. She's not going to buy the most expensive purse, even if she can afford it, because that's not her thing. But I'm saying that to say, when you have a service, whether you're a coach, whatever it is, when you have a service, let me get this mop from Dane. Hold on. No. I just did the floors. Thank you. All right. Sorry. And I got my waist thing on. I just did the floors and Dane's trying to take this mop and we're not doing this. I just got you'll know what this is, Jessica. Just got my mop system. My floors look amazing. But anyhow, so I think when it comes to whatever your service is, it's not about shortchanging yourself. You never want to outprice or underprice the competition. You never want to race to the bottom to be the cheapest, because at that point you're not valuing yourself, especially if you have a team. And that was one thing I said to him. I said, when it comes to prices, I know I'm not the lowest, and I also know I'm not the highest. Oftentimes I fall in the middle, but at the same time, if someone is wanting their house clean top to bottom, they want you to clean their toilet, wash their floors, all this other stuff. All right, Dancy. Watch. If they're wanting you to, my mother-in-law's down there, so he's not down there by himself. If they're wanting you to do all these things that either they don't want to do themselves or they don't have the time to do, that is valuable. That is worth something, right? And when it comes to it, I want to get paid because I'm running the business, I'm organizing, I'm doing advertising, I'm doing all these things. And my cleaners want to get paid and they deserve to. So my thing is, I'm not looking for every customer, and you shouldn't be looking for you shouldn't want everybody to be your customer. You should want the people who want what you have to offer. You should want the people who value what you have to offer and see the, that it means something to them. That's who you want to be your customer. You get what I'm saying? Because I had someone that inquired, they already saw my pricing, but still took the time to inquire, had the conversation with them. And at the end, they said, no, I went with someone who's cheaper. And I said, well, I'm glad you found the perfect fit for you. That's my thing. I'm not going to go back and forth. When you go to my website, my prices are my prices. My standards are my standards, because I know when we go out there and clean your house, you're going to get great results. You're going to get a great job. I'm confident in what it is we deliver. I'm confident in what it is we offer, and I'm confident that it's going to be delivered well. And so I'm not going to nickel and dime and try to, super discount and deep discount so that it's something that you feel is appropriate, because the same people that will sit there and try to underpay you are the same people that will go and spend $50 on a dinner or $100 on a meal that they're really going to eat, digest, and it will be in the toilet either that night or by the next morning, depending on how their digestive tract is, on how regular they are. Some people are backed up. Some people are full of shit, literally, right? Not just figuratively. Some people, it's not flowing right. So they might have a meal that might not come out for a day or two. But bottom line is, there are people spending $300 on shoes. There are people spending multiple $100s on weaves, or spending money on their nails or different things. So don't try to go after everyone. Don't try to make everyone your target market. Don't try to please everyone. Decide on the type of person you want to serve. Decide on the type of person, if you're coaching, that you want to work with. Decide on, whether it's personality, all these different factors. But hey, Herschel, but decide on who it is that you want to serve. He said, if they use FiberWise, it'll be sooner. Yes, Jessica. Jessica, me and her in the Change Shopping Club, we're regular. And we use non-toxic things. So that's why she is in my comments sharing. But I think it's super, super important to realize, when it comes to pricing, when it comes to you being a business owner, you being an entrepreneur, you need to be confident in what it is. Set your price and be good with it, because it's going to deter some people, but I would believe 9 times out of 10, the people that it deters from being your customer, being your client, you wouldn't want to work with them anyway, or it wouldn't be a pleasurable experience to work with somebody like that, right? Number 2, actually, I numbered these, but I pretty much covered it all. But yeah, price for the value that you really believe your service is worth. I think a lot of times people might say, well, I'm new, so I don't think I should charge that much, or, I'm just getting started. I think bottom line is, you set the standard, right? And let me think of an analogy. No, that's actually a weird analogy. I guess more so to say, whether you're new or not, it doesn't mean just because you're new that you don't have value. It doesn't mean just because you're new that you've always got to be the cheapest and the lowest. I think it's really about what heart are you going to put into it, what effort, what time, what studying, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's the newest people that, or the newer people that deliver more, that do the better job because they don't have the ego of, oh, I've done this 10,000 times, so I can do it without thinking. A lot of the times it's the people with less experience that are going to do more because they're really trying to prove themselves. And so if you're going to bust your butt, don't undervalue, because you might think nobody wants to pay this amount for what I'm offering, but you might be surprised people who do. Sometimes you're like, yeah, you're the highest, but you were super communicative, you were responsive, you got to me quickly, you were thorough, and I'd rather pay more because I know I'm not going to be cut down on these other areas. Let me know if that makes sense. So definitely price for value. Don't price for your insecurities or what you think people are going to say. If you put this price for what you truly genuinely think the value is worth. And then number 3, doubt and confidence both permeate through all that you do. They permeate through all that you say. So if you are speaking to someone and you seem very unsure, if you seem insecure, if you seem doubtful, if you seem sort of afraid, like, I guess, then they're going to pick up on that, and then you might not realize it, but it's going to affect their confidence in you. It's just like if someone says, yeah, I can braid your hair, it's going to be this much, versus someone's like, I think I could do it. Like, do you want the person that's sort of doubtful, or do you want the person who's confident? I think I talk about energy a lot. I talk about mindset a lot, but I think really at the end of the day, sometimes we have to stop looking outside of ourselves. And that's the whole issue with competition. It's good to know, to get a sense of what other people are charging, but at the same time, get a sense of, do a consensus, get a testing out there, figure out, you can get a gist of what you want to pay for what you want to charge for something. But after that, don't be so focused on the competition. Don't be so focused on everyone else. Spend your creativity, your attention, your heart, your efforts on being the best that you can be, delivering the best that you can deliver, improving each and every time with each and every experience. Spend your creativity for growth, for expansion, for improvement, not for competition, not for fear, not for all these other things. Because bottom line is, the time is going to pass anyway. Whatever, if you have a client or consultant, that activity is going to happen. Why spend your time and your energy and your creativity worrying? Why spend all that energy and attention worrying on what you don't want? Because when you worry on what you don't want, you are actually making it, you're setting the tone, and you're setting it to happen. So that's really the gist of it. When it comes to the pricing insecurities, when it comes to being an entrepreneur and a business owner, why do we fear setting prices? Why do we fear setting a tone and saying, this is my product or my service, and this is how much it costs, and then standing strong in that? You will have some people who choose not to work with you. You will have some people that won't be your clients. You will have some people that won't be your customers, but they're likely not your people anyway. And they're meant for someone else. It is not to say that the other person is better or you're better than who they're meant for, but it's just they are meant for someone else. So let them go be with who they're meant to work with, and you don't worry about it, and just wish them well. Send them good energy. When the lady said my prices were too high, I was like, I'm glad you found who you were looking for, because that's what it's about. And enjoy this weather. It's beautiful outside. And left it at that. Wasn't crying about it, because you know what? For every customer I don't get, there's the ones I do get, and they pay with no problem. You know what I mean? I had one lady say, you were the most expensive, but you got back to me right away. Every question I had, you answered, and I just felt confident that you were going to deliver what I needed. And that made the difference. I didn't have to sit there and be the cheapest person, and I got the job. And guess what? We did an amazing job. Like, we kicked that dirt's ass, right? The house was immaculate. So that's really it. I think it honestly really stems to just our relationship and our deep-rooted money stories and money beliefs and money relationships. If we feel that money is something that's just for rich people, or money is the root of all evil. If we already have a negative belief or thought about money, then we're going to have money issues. We're going to have money issues when it comes to pricing and receiving money and accepting money, because we are uncomfortable ourselves with money. So I think there's several books on it. There's different courses and stuff. I'll try to remember to come back and maybe put a book in the comments, but I know there was a book and it did talk about money, relationships, and sort of how to work through that. And I've done a Facebook Live on that, but I think really address the issue of why do you have an issue with money, because that's really where it stems from. Work on that. And in the meantime, set your price, be confident with it, and deliver, over deliver. This way, if you feel like, oh, this is too high, then maybe over deliver, do a little bit extra, do something special, do a little bit more so that you feel like, okay, I gave them an extra value. So that's it. Oh no, it looks like extra dry. I'm going to actually take this nail polish off my nails one of these days. But that is it. I got to get back to more cleaning in the house. So I will talk to you guys. What is it? Tomorrow's Friday. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow here, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Last night there was a LinkedIn training that I missed, but I think they're going to be giving the link out for that. So if you want that LinkedIn training, let me know in the comments. And if not, if you're just looking for a system to help you run your business, whether it's the CRM or building sales funnels or all these different things, yes, Dane, click the link for your 10-day trial there. And if you just want to know about some products that are good for your home, that are non-toxic, if you're interested in that sort of thing, send me a message too, or just put it in the comments so I can introduce you to the shopping club that I'm in, and Jessica's in, some other people that are in the comments are watching that they're in. But definitely makes a difference. The products that I use in the home are the same products I use with our clients, just because I feel like we want to use green cleaning for our clients' health and our own, because I don't want to be sitting there smelling Ajax and Lysol and all that other stuff. So that is it. Have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.